An American soldier raised his rifle. Beside him, a German officer aimed at the same enemy. 5 days after Hitler's death, men who had spent years fighting each other were defending an Austrian castle together. Inside Castle Itter were some of France's most famous prisoners, former prime ministers, generals, and political leaders held under the authority of the Dachau concentration camp system. Their SS guards had fled, but armed SS loyalists were still moving through the surrounding hills. The prisoners needed help. German Major Josef Gangl had already turned against the Nazi regime and joined the Austrian resistance. He crossed the collapsing battle lines and found an American tank commander, Lieutenant Jack Lee. Gangl asked yesterday's enemy to help save the castle. Lee agreed. With only a small group of American troops, anti-Nazi German soldiers, Austrian resistance fighters, and one Sherman tank, he climbed the road to Castle Itter. The French prisoners were ordered to remain inside. Instead, several took up abandoned weapons and joined the defense. At dawn on May 5th, more than 100 Waffen-SS troops attacked from the forest. Machine gun fire tore across the walls. Shells struck the castle. The Sherman guarding the entrance was hit and disabled. Then the defenders' communications failed. Ammunition began to run low, and the SS moved closer. During the fighting, Gangl was killed while trying to protect former French Prime Minister Paul Reynaud. With the castle close to falling, former tennis champion Jean Borotra volunteered to escape. He slipped through the attacking lines, ran across the wooded hills, and reached approaching American troops. By late afternoon, American reinforcements were climbing toward the castle. The SS assault collapsed. The prisoners were freed, but Gangl never saw the victory. In the final days of Nazi Germany, Americans, French prisoners, Austrian resistance fighters, and German defectors had survived by fighting together. Not as friends, but against a common enemy.